So yesterday I just took I don't know, about 15 or 20 minutes and put the other bracket on the rear of the housing there and put all of the covers on just to make sure they fit correctly, and that looks fine. And I didn't finish the wiring to the plug. I got to do that. I want to get the lower gear case on, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the motor back on the boat, because I'm not quite sure exactly where the shift lever is supposed to be. What I mean to say is that I know the shift lever is supposed to be in a certain position when you put the gear case on, but I don't know what position that would correspond to the actual linkage on the boat. So just to make my life a little easier, hopefully I'm going to do that. Put it on the boat. Hopefully it'll be high enough that I can get the gear case under there. If not, I'll just tilt the motor.
Daddy, do you think there's any buns in there?
In there?
Yeah.
Well, if there are, they're gonna be evicted,
What does that mean?
thrown out of their houses. Matter of fact, I might just take their whole house and throw it out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have one of you boys climb up underneath there and grab on. I'll give you some gloves. You just grab onto the nest and, you know, okay?
No.
I might get a few bites in the face.
Daddy, I imagine they just come out and swarm. I'll run.
It's pretty cool today, so they're not going to be very active. I wouldn't want to do this in July during the day.
Why?
That's when they're really, you know, crazy.
What's gonna pull this thing?
Well, don't put your face right down there, Amy.
Why?
The tire blows.
Why would the tire blow?
Huh?
Why would the
Because they're old and nasty shape.
What could that tire do to you if you
Huh?
what could it like
Hurt you?
how bad when it stick you?
It's blunt force trauma, they call it. That doesn't necessarily cut you. It just, imagine getting punched in the face so hard it gives you brain damage. Yeah, yeah. Good enough.
Daddy, there's a...
I don't expect it to hold air very long. These tires are pretty bad. What is it, Mark?
A hornet just flew out.
Get out of here.
I'm not.
Really?
No.
Well, I guess you're right. There's hornets in there. Hornets, yellow jackets, wasps, mud daubers, killer wasps, Africanized bees, bumblebees, honeybees.
Sweet bees.
Did I say yellow jackets already?
Yes.
All right. I'm running out of varieties of wasps and hornets that may be in there.
House wasp.
House wasp? I think you're thinking of a house fly. House wasp? Sure, all right, we'll make one up. House wasp. So, what's the opposite of a house wasp? Outdoor
Outside
wasps? Outside wasps? Okay.
What are they, Daddy?
Huh?
What is this?
Oh, that's what it was.
Daddy,
What are you talking about?
these are bulbs.
Huh?
What are bulbs?
Probably flowers that didn't bloom. Maybe. Oh, there's a nice clover right there.
Where?
Right there, that's a clover flower. This is a clover flower. When clover blooms, you get these. Sometimes they're white, sometimes they're purple. Oh, not even close. There's no weight on the back because I got the motor off. It's all the weight in the front. Too heavy.
Lift it up to the backhoe.
Huh?
Have the backhoe have a chain on it. Hook it around there and lift it up.
No, then the back will be here. If it slips, it'll crush this.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna find something to put under there to pry it up and then put the cinder block underneath it. What? What do you think weighs more, that or you? All three of you stand on the back. Let's see if it lightens up. It's definitely lightened up, but not enough. Want to shut the gas off for me? We're going to try and slide the boat off the trailer stuff. The more weight we get behind the wheel, the more weight we get behind the axle, the lighter the front end will become. We've got the winch to pull it back up on. We've got a winch so we can pull it back up on. Don't run off just yet. Let's stand down and come over here. Yeah, we're lifting the whole boat up. It doesn't do anything to solve my problem.
How about we all try to lift it up from the bottom?
Huh?
I'll lift it up from this, and we might pick it up enough to put it on.
Well, no way. What are you trying to do? Oh, that's what he was just saying.
How heavy is this thing?
You guys pull up.
Still not good enough.
Well, no, but it's better. We can get the, now we can...
Move the front of that.
Now we can get the four-wheeler in position, lift it again, take the block up, drop it right onto the ball. Alright, so we're going to move the four-wheeler.
There was a nasty spider on that thing. Well, I didn't pick it up. It's in your hand. Can't see it. Enough?
Maybe just a hair forward, but we can roll it forward.
Idiot.
Hey.
Well, he's rolling it forward and he just did.
Hi, everybody.
It's good enough.
Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to pick it up, okay, and we're going to put it so that it's not on the ball. This edge is going to be sitting up here, okay? Ready? Go. There you go. Right there. That's how I want it.
Bye.
Block out. Block. Now, we just, there we go. That's it. Like that.
Pick it up so it doesn't fall down. Fall off.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but all the pieces are missing that are supposed to keep that on there.
I know, the chain.
They're kaput. Oh yeah. What's left of the rusty old chain? That's useless.
Oh yeah, just the chain.
Safety chains are useless.
Maybe you can use this.
That's not gonna keep that.
That rubber band's not gonna hold.
Well,
Well, you know what? Might keep it from bouncing up. Better than nothing. Okay. That's gonna be good enough to go real slow.
Are we gonna go through the road?
I want to go through the road.
Are we gonna drive it in the road?
Whew. Let's see what happens.
Daddy,
What?
your back tires are flat.
That one's low.
Yeah.
Trying to clean up the mess in the back of this boat. Alright, I don't have time to do the fiberglass repair this season, so right now the fiberglass piece that I broke on the front here is being pulled up by the fact that this is all bent up, so I just want to try and get this to bend back down. I think when I get the clamp motor mount on here and I bolt it on, it'll sandwich this together. What's the matter? Your brothers take off on you again?
what are you trying to do?
Just straighten this piece of metal out some because it's all messed up.
Why?
What do you mean why?
You can put a screw in there.
Well, gonna have to do for now.
What are these? What is that hole for?
Huh?
That hole for?
What hole?
That
This one?
Yeah.
Any water that splashes up in here runs down and runs out this hole. Like if you're going around the turn or whatever, for whatever reason, if any water splashes in there, it'll run back out instead of going into the boat. I'm wondering what these big bolts are for right here.
Holding that on.
Only one on now. Oops. See how that keeps popping up? Oh, that's alright. Once the motor's on here, the weight of that clamp will keep it from going anywhere. Okay.
What are you doing now?
What?
What are you doing now?
I gotta get the backhoe over here. Use the front end loader to lift this motor into position.
Daddy, is the camera on?
What?
Oh, the camera is on. I'm done riding for the day because my fingers are...
Well, I was just about to move the boat on the trailer in position underneath the motor, and I happen to notice there's a pool of gasoline sitting on top of this bottom carburetor, and it appears that there's fuel that has run out of the number 2 carburetor, the middle carburetor, looks like it's running right down this plastic intermediate shaft. Sure looks like it's coming out of that throttle butterfly shaft right there on the number 2 carburetor. That's disconcerting. I mean, first of all, I don't know why there would be so much gas there coming out of there in the first place. The thing hasn't been running. Furthermore, if that much fuel is able to leak out of that, unfortunately, that would probably indicate that that's able to suck quite a bit of air at that point, which would really lean out the mixture on that carburetor. So it looks like I just can't catch a break on this thing. It looks like I'm going to have to take off that carburetor and do something about that. That rock is going to be a problem. I think what I'll do is I'll pull the boat forward again and then pull the tractor forward. I don't want to pull the tractor forward right now because I could swing the motor right into the back of the boat and bang into it. Alright, I just went down and grabbed a couple pieces of all thread, and all I'm doing is I'm just seeing what sizes are going to work. That might work. A little loose. Actually, this will go through, so that right there is what I want to get for bolts. And then I need bolts that are going to be, looks like maybe they're going to be like 2.5 or 3-inch bolts. I don't know if I'm going to even have any like that. Alright, we'll see what I can come up with. See, the ones that are the longest are going to have to go in the bottom because we got plenty of room inside the boat. So these are going to have to be the top ones. Are these long enough? Or anyways. But on the back side, on the boat side, I'd like to put a large launcher if I can. And the launcher. Admiring your shoes?
No, it's just that, look at the size. Look how weird they're shaped.
You should try tying your laces.
These are always untied.
You just got them. How do you know
These
that
aren't
always...
Timberlands.
Huh?
These aren't Timberlands.
Oh, what are they?
These are the ones that Mummy got me.
Alright, so what? You're the only person I know who does a fashion change because you're working on a boat.
It's me.
Yeah. It's weird is what it is.
It's because I like my Timberlands. I don't want them to get all greasy at this. If I just got it.
Should have thought about that before you were riding that motorcycle.
Yeah. Shay got black ones and she doesn't even do any work.
Huh?
Shay got black ones and she's getting gray ones now too. And she doesn't do any work.
They'll fit right in.
What's Mark doing, Aiden?
Upstairs.
What'd you do to your elbow?
Come on, go.
Nothing. I mean, no.
Nothing, then why do you have an ice pack on it?
Well, we were putting a trampoline in the spring. When I fell down, the spring went. Look at that. In between the one bone.
Why is it all red?
You gotta put the ice pack on it.
No, that looks like a bruise. Huh? Oh, that's one of the cables that hooks up to the motor. One of them controls putting it in gear, forward, neutral, or reverse, and the other one is the throttle. 2 levers up there when you drive.
You think I broke something, Daddy?
On my boat?
No, on
I hope not.
my elbow.
Oh yeah. Amputation is probably going to be the best course of action.
Stop.
Do you know what that is, amputation?
Yeah, to cut off my arm.
Cut it off. If you cut it off right about there, you won't have any more elbow problems.
No, Daddy. You think?
Put your hands up in the air. Both of them up in the air.
I can't. It won't. It hurts when I bend it.
What did you do to it?
Uh,
Show me. Come over here, show me.